at ways to drive the traffic from Philippines into Singapore. So of course, it's to bring numbers into Singapore. That's the most important thing. But I want to say something about the memorandum of understanding over the year. I must say that Cebu Pacific is one of the easiest stakeholders to work with. And I think it's easy because firstly, they've got very, very good people working in Cebu Pacific. Right? You're supposed to, the second thing is, I think our objectives were very, very clearly aligned. We wanted more tourists to come from the Philippines. Cebu Pacific was able to bring together the promotions, the content, and the marketing. The reason why we signed a one-year memorandum of understanding is important, right? Previously, when we worked, it was always based on campaigns, right? Cebu Pacific wanted to offer something, and we said, okay, we'll put joint resources together for one campaign. But the one-year memorandum of understanding has allowed us not to just do campaigns and seed promotions, but also to work together with KOLs to create content about Singapore, exchange of data. And you can see that because the response was so good, between 2022 and into 2023, Cebu Pacific has increased the number of, increased the capacity, increased points from the Philippines also. And that, I think, resulted in a very good results in 2022. Philippines was the number 7 market pre-COVID, and post-COVID, Philippines became the number 5 market.
If I could just add, I think Singapore traditionally is known for being very friendly for family tourists. But I think over the years, actually, we really want to tell young people what Singapore Tourism Board calls the early careers. We really want to tell young people that there's actually so much more to do in Singapore. So I think just now Ruby shared about the various events. There's so many concerts, especially Korean K-pop concerts being held in Singapore. We had the Dota, the International E-Gaming final last year in October in Singapore. Later this year, we're going to have the Sneaker Con. I'm not a sneaker collector, but for those young people who do trading in sneakers and all that, we'll be having it for the first time in Southeast Asia. So I think in this spirit of wanting to attract more early careers to Singapore, I think Cebu Pacific was clearly, I think, the partner that we wanted to work with in order to bring across this message.